Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons.
Doing the show.
With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Jose Bautista will head for the box now as we're just about set to get underway in Game 1 of this AL Division Series. And Steve, after that wild card win, what's the mindset here going forward?
Well, once you come out of a stressful game like that, I think you got to build on that success and say, we've got to keep this thing going. You can't just be happy to be here, or else, I think you get buried.
Hamels peers in, 2-1 on its way. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Desmond. He's got it one away. Josh Donaldson will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
In there, strike one. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Well, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
Desmond moving in, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ian Desmond is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Boy, this is an ideal start here so far in Game 1. You get the scoreless top half. And now, right away, you've got an opportunity here to score first and really put the pressure on right from the outset of this series.
Saunders has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Carlos Beltran takes his first trip to the plate with the leadoff man still at second with 1 gone now.
Well, it would have been a lot nicer if that number 2 guy could have moved him over to third base. It would have been easier to drive in that early run, but guess what? A single would probably still get the job done.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning now from Arlington. It's the Rangers 1. The Jays nothing. His way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Hamels is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack 2-0 no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2 to short. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Batting 6.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Russell Martin into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Chop foul right at home plate. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail. Jonathan Lucroy strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Travis ranging into the outfield. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Stepping in now, number 30. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Pilar. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to first. Great stop by Encarnacion. In time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more from game one after this. Lead things off 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Grounded to short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Second baseman.
Devon Travis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His guys lead it 2-0. Carlos Gomez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ian Desmond is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Carlos Beltran will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. And showing the ability.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Adrian Beltre has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw in gets away from him. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack. 2 more RBIs on the plate. That gives him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's Rougned Odor now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
3 runs already home here. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Number 30 will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Floyd gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Struck him out, and the inning finally comes to a close.